Hi everyone, my name is Silver the Hedgehog, and today I will be reading you all the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead Chapter 8, the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction written by the Shadow Lioness. Now, Sonic and the rest of our friends read the first 7 chapters last week, so I might as well start off this week's reading with Chapter 8 of this neato fanfiction. Before we begin, I want to thank Shadow Lioness for giving us permission to read her stories. Thank you very much, Shadow Lioness. You're doing really great at writing fanfictions and creepypastas. Keep up the good work. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get reading. In the helicopter, everyone was safe. They were quiet until Zoe had to make a statement. Well, that's over. So what now? Well, we'll be going someplace safe. What's next on the map? Bill asked as Papa pulled out a map to show to the group. So we got Sister Bear from No Mercy Hospital. What's the boathouse in Death Toll? Mama asked. Well, there is a boathouse in that area, so that means either Brother, Lizzie, or Freddy must be there, Papa added. You're right, it is circled, so we gotta go there and get to that next cub. Oh, excuse me, Francis said, as the pilot of the helicopter was starting to not feel so good. Are you okay, sir? Sister asked. Then the pilot looked at Sister Bear and was about to attack her. Sister screamed as Zoe shot the pilot. Then the helicopter was going out of control. Zoe quickly pushed the dead zombie pilot out of the helicopter. Then she made the helicopter be in control. Then all of a sudden, a wicked witch laugh startled everyone. Witter Jones was on her broomstick. So you pretties have gotten away from the hospital. Well, let's see if you can make a crash landing to the boathouse. Witter Jones laughed as she threw a fireball at the helicopter, which made the engine crash. And the helicopter was falling. Crap! We're falling! Louis screamed. Hold on. Let me see if I can land this thing, Zoe called, and Louis, as she landed the helicopter, as it was about to self-destruct itself. It's gonna blow! Run! She shouted, as the group ran as far as possible from the helicopter as they could. After they all took cover from what was going to happen next, the helicopter made an explosion, which it didn't hit anyone, thankfully. The coast is clear. The explosion didn't attract any attention, Bill said, as the group got away from taking cover. The helicopter exploded, so now what? Papa asked. Is that how helicopters are supposed to land? Francis asked, shaking his head. Well, guys, I guess we're walking, Zoe sighed. If Zoe didn't land that helicopter before the explosion, we would have all died. And we'll get that Witter Jones witch if it's the last thing we do, Louis said. Maybe we can find another vehicle or even someone to help us, Papa said. That's a great idea, Papa. Maybe 2 or 3 people can go and find another vehicle and the rest can stay here, Sister suggested. I like that plan. Bill and I will go and you guys can stay, Zoe suggested as Sister tugged on Zoe's sweater. Yes, she asked Sister. Can I please go with you and Bill? Sister asked. What if Witter Jones comes back or something? She was worried, so Zoe crouched down to Sister's level. Of course it can come, Sister. But you need to stay close to me and Bill so you don't wander off, Zoe replied. We'll find a safe house in the meantime. We'll send you guys a signal when we do find a safe house, Louis said, as Mama found a backpack that had 2 walkie-talkies. We'll have one of these. So that way, when you're heading to the safe room, you could tell us. Mama handed Bill a walkie-talkie while Lewis held on to the other one. That's a smart idea, Zoe replied as Mama walked towards Sister. Now listen to Bill and Zoe for me, Sister. Listen especially to Zoe. Look up to her as if she was your big sister. Mama said to Sister Bear. I'll listen to them, Mama, and we'll be careful, Sister said as she went with Bill and Zoe to find another vehicle to make their escape. Now let's head to the safe room and stay with us, Francis said. Meanwhile, Bill and Zoe were on the bridge trying to look at the map that Papa found. Now, you sure you said that brother is at a boathouse in Death Toll? Bill asked. Yes, Bill, I am sure, Zoe said, as Sister was sitting around doing nothing when she saw a house that had a doll in it. So she went to find out what is in the house. Where did Sister go? Bill asked as Zoe turned around to see that Sister Bear was gone. Oh, doggone it, Zoe said as she facepalmed herself for not paying attention to her. The safe house is not far. You okay to come with us, Bill and Zoe? Louie asked. I just have to get Sister, and then we could, Zoe said, as she felt that the ground was shaking. What in the world was that? She asked as the house was flooded with cream cheese. Cream cheese filling made a river carrying Sister Bear, who was laughing. See, Zoe? See me, Zoe? She called. Zoe was scared for Sister's safety. I'll catch up to you guys. I'll meet you at the safe house once I get Sister, Zoe replied as she began to run on the bridge. I'll pull you out, Sister, Zoe said as she tries to get ahead of Sister and stops somewhere to pick Sister up. But as Zoe was reaching to grab Sister, she fell in the cream cheese river as she got on a plank of metal that was making her stand on it like a surfboard. I'm coming, Sister, she called as she was trying not to fall in the river. Then she and Sister both saw a garage in the safe house sign. They both fell on the cream cheese bank, and Zoe was sitting up as Sister stood up to see Zoe. She was eating some cream cheese when she saw Sister Bear. She wrapped her in a hug. Sister, she sighed in relief, knowing that she was safe. Zoe, did you see me? Sister asked as Zoe stood up with Sister. Yes, I did, and that really scared me that you wandered off without telling me or Bill on where you were going. Promise me that you'll tell us where you're going next time. It's not safe with the infected roaming around, Zoe replied as she was walking to the safe room with Sister. Oh, Zoe, I'm hungry, Sister whined. Zoe sighed and groaned at the fact that she hates it when Francis whines, and same with Lewis. We'll find something, Zoe grumbled. Her stomach grumbled as well, as Sister did the same. Zoe then saw something. Sister, she said, as she finds a room stored of food. Wow, look at that. This food could save all of us. We haven't eaten in a while, Zoe said, as she and Sister were drooling a bit. Guys, Zoe and I found food, Sister called as the rest of the group walked towards the door, which was a restaurant of food. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Silver the Hedgehog reads Chapter 8 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fan fiction.